Hey everyone, Cypher29 here. And first off, I apologize that I look like a mess. I just got out of work not too long ago. Alright, but today I am... don't really need... I'll just move this over this way. Don't really need any family picture being shown in the background. Alright, but today I'm pretty much giving my thoughts on the January 2020 Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG ban list. And, well, first up is Hardcore. It's an Orcust hit, so I'm happy about that, because I hate Orcust. Oh god, not once have I ever beat an Orcust deck of any kind, ever. Next is a card where I'm very pissed about a card getting banned. I haven't been this pissed since Firewall because, the reason I was pissed when Firewall got banned is because I had literally just got the card in a trade 3 days before. And then, pretty much 3 days after I get the card, I see that it gets banned. And Colossus, yeah. I literally just finished my Thunder Dragon deck. Yeah, I know, Thunder Dragon, it's been around for over a year now, but I wasn't able to afford the deck when Colossus only had the one printing from Soul Fusion. I just finished making my Thunder Dragon deck, and I've only used it in one tournament so far, and now Colossus, instead of it going to 1, I'm going to be honest, I didn't think Colossus would get hit until the April, pretty much until the new Master Rule revision goes into effect in April. I didn't think it would get hit until then, because, okay, Thunder Dragons, yes, it can make double Colossus. And in some rare cases, triple Colossus. But I didn't think that Colossus would get straight up banned. I thought Konami would be like, oh hey, Colossus at 1. That's not that big of a deal. There are people that are able to get rid of one single Colossus. But for them to straight up ban Colossus, I only have one chance left to use Colossus now. Yeah, and that's this upcoming Sunday. I am pissed! Okay? I apologize for yelling. I do. It's just... I thought I've only ever topped 3 times. One of them being recent. And I've been playing this game competitively for 10 years. Make that 11 and a half. I started playing in not 2018, in 2008. Okay? But I am upset that this deck... I don't know what Thunder Dragons are going to do now without Colossus. Yeah, sure, there's a new Thunder Dragon that was recently revealed at the time of this recording. But it's not something that can be placed... It's not something that goes in the extra deck. No, now, if they reveal a new Thunder Dragon fusion monster that can easily take the place of Colossus, then my attitude towards Colossus being banned, I'll still be upset about it, but I won't be as upset. But at the time of this recording, I am pissed. Alright? And I literally just bought a playset of Colossus. This past December. At a regional. Because where the regional was held, it was held at a card shop that sells individual cards. And I managed to pick up a playset of the reprint of Colossus. Alright, but anyway, next card. Electromite. I'm going to be honest. That is a big hit to Pendulums. It really is. Because Electromite is to Pendulums what Needle Fiber is to Synchros, and it's what the Bujin Link is to Xyz, and it's what Protoplant Verde Anaconda is to Pendulums right now. Because right now, Links are still necessary for a lot of decks. So for Pendulums to get hit this hard, I'm going to be honest, I have an Odd Eyes deck that I am currently in the middle of reworking. But now I have to completely figure out what I am going to do. And not just because of Electromite, but also because of another card that's been hit to 1. And we'll talk about that card later. But Electromite getting hit, that is huge for Pendulums. Because Pendulums, they need Electromite. They really do. Drift Gaming, the Pen God himself, he is pissed about this based on what I've seen on Zodiac. Alright, next card is Ib. I'm going to be honest. I'm not really that upset about it. because I've never had to deal with IB. I've never gone against it, whether it be at locals or regionals. So someone is going to have to explain to me, like in the comments or at my locals, because I know people at my locals are going to see this, because I'm going to be posting this on Zodiac. I really am. Someone's going to have to explain to me why IB getting hit is actually a good thing. So, yeah. Tempest Magician. This one, I actually had to look up its effect. Because, like, I knew it based on artwork, not by effect. And when I read the effect, I was like, okay, I can understand this getting hit. Because it can deal 500 points of damage for each spell counter on the field that is removed. Pendulum decks, because of Endymion, can get a shit ton of spell counters real fucking fast. So they decided to get rid of Pendulum Burn OTK immediately. Well, maybe not immediately, but I'm sorry, like no one thought of the deck sooner. But congrats to Konami for getting rid of that deck, well, before it could become an issue. Alright, next. We have Azathoth. This is what Konami should have done to begin with, instead of the freaking Phantom Knights rank up Magic launch. In the last OCG ban list, they recognized that it was a problem and that it did not promote fair gameplay. In fact, it prevented people from being able to play in general. So congrats to Konami for doing the same thing in the TCG. Even though they should have done it, they should have already done it. But congrats to Konami for realizing that they made a mistake in banning the rank up spell instead of the actual problem card. So congrats to Konami for realizing that mistake. Alright, next card. Mirage Stalio. This one surprised me. It really did. I thought that if any of the Salamangreat cards would get banned or even hit to 1, it would be Heat Leo. Reason being is because typically Mirage Stalio is just, from what I've seen, it's just used as an extender, from what I've seen, going up against Salamangreats. And normally Heat Leo spin the threat. So Mirage Stalio getting hit, that's surprising. So if you guys want to say in the comments, or anyone at my locals who's probably going to see this, if any of you guys want to explain to me why Mirage Stalio getting banned is good, please do so. Next up, Brilliant Fusion. I'm going to be honest, I'm not too surprised with this one. I'm not. So, yeah, I don't really need to say anything. Granted, I haven't been seeing Brilliant Fusion used as much, but I've seen this in so many decks. It's unreal. All right, next. Fucking, like, Sky Strikers have gotten hit next with this next one. Freaking Engage, man. Engage. I'm glad it got banned. Sky Striker can freaking... Oh, they can suck it. Oh, God. Like, I have... sorry, guys. I think I do have a bit of a cold coming on. But Sky Strikers. There's this one guy at my locals, and anyone who's from my locals that's watching this, they know who I'm going to be talking about. But there was this one Sky Striker player where, like, he doesn't show up as much as he used to, but when he did show up regularly, he played Sky Strikers every single week, and I could never beat this guy. But then when I figure out, oh, hey, I'm a hero player, Dystopia has this little pop effect for when its attack points are changed. I'm going to be honest, I don't know why I never paid attention to that effect. I mainly focused on Dystopia's burn effect. But had I remembered that effect sooner, I would have brought out Dystopia whenever my opponent had Shizuku on board. But yeah, like, I am glad that Engage has been banned. Alright, so that's it for the banned cards. Next up, Limited. Okay, first up, Danger Nessie. I'm going to be honest, that's not too surprising that I got hit to 1. But, wow. I admit, I am still a bit surprised. Because, like, I think this is the first time a Danger monster has been hit. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Alright, next up is Pankratops. That's not too surprising, because most people, they usually side deck 2 or 3 of this. And seeing your opponent use 2 or 3 Pankratops on you, that's a bit... That is... Yeah, I'm going to be honest. dealt with that a couple of times. Once at regionals, once at locals, and it's annoying. Alright, now this next one. Tying back into what I said earlier about a card getting hit for Pendulum players. Servant of Endymion. I'm going to be honest. I literally just got one. A friend of mine had a couple. They were going to be giving me a couple more. I'm going to tell them, don't even bother. I'd rather just use Magical Abductor because Drift Gaming, mentioning the pen guide yet again in this video, he did say that Magical Abductor was a better card to play than Servant of Endymion, or at least a good substitute. So I'll probably just use a couple copies of Magical Abductor in Odd Eyes now, instead of a playset of Servant of Endymion. Okay, so, yeah. Alright, and then next. Freaking True King Lithosagem, or however you pronounce that. A freaking True King card. I'm pretty sure this card, I think it was banned, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't like have like the exact ban list in front of me, guys. Like, I just have what I have written down in my notes early, because the ban list dropped while I was at work. So when I went on break, I couldn't exactly record a video. Okay, I only had 15 minutes, and this video already is at like 11 and a half. And I'm not even at the semi-limited portion yet. Yeah, I only had a 15-minute break today. I wasn't working long enough to get to get a half-hour lunch. All right, but anyway, if I'm correct in remembering that this king was banned, it's like, seriously? You gotta give True Draco a boost, because I'm pretty sure this card's going to be used in True Draco. Pretty sure. Then next, Card of Demise being hit to 1. Okay, I see that as a solid hit. And then Pot of Avarice. This is surprising, because I'm pretty sure this card was banned. So, seeing this card come back to 1, I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. I really am. Also, for those of you who don't know, avarice is literally just it's a synonym for, avarice is a synonym for greed. So, they could have called this card Pot of Greed number 2 if they wanted to. Due to the fact that avarice is really just a synonym for greed. Also, for those of you who don't know what synonym means, alright, I'm not gonna get to it. Alright, but next, Sekka's Light. Alright, that's not too surprising, but it's a bit surprising since I've only had to deal with that card one time, and yeah. Alright, next, Red Reboot. For me, this card being hit to 1 isn't too big of an issue, because I only have one copy, and that's the copy I got off of Dual Devastator. And so yeah, plus Wiretap is an appropriate substitute. It is. So yeah. Alright, so next up is the semi-limited, which this list is a lot shorter. And first card, Deep Sea Diva. Deep Sea Diva coming back to 2. That's a big fucking surprise. It's not a surprise, guys. Like, there's the new Deep Sea archetype that is based around Deep Sea Diva. Like, Deep Sea is pretty much the synchro version of Thunder Dragon. They took an old archetype not archetype, but they took an old card and made an archetype around it. First, for fusions, they did Thunder Dragon, because technically Thunder Dragon was about fusion due to Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. And then, with Deep Sea Diva, it's a tuner, so hey, synchros. So, yeah. Guys, like, I am sorry, but, alright. Next, Tour Guide coming back to 2. I'm pretty interested to see what's going to happen with this. Alright, and then Mind Control. Oh, guys, again, I apologize. But Mind Control at... Mind Control being at 2. Okay. I think that card was out. It was either at 1 or 3. I can't remember. But I do know that wasn't banned because I've had to deal with Mind Control at locals recently. But Mind Control at 2. If it was at 3, then I'm glad to see that's now at 2. Because that means people are not that less likely to see it, but they are less likely to see it in general. Alright, now for the unlimited section. Dark Arm is at 3. Considering the fact that the Dark attribute has more monsters than any other attribute in the game, and I know this to be true because not Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, TGS Anime, another Yu-Gi-Oh! Focused channel, despite the name not suggesting that at all. He did a video recently where he did pretty much how many monsters there are of each attribute in the game. And Dark has more monsters than... It currently has more monsters than any other attribute. Even more than Light and Dark. I mean, Light and Earth. I believe... Well, if I'm remembering correct, that is. If I'm remembering correct, it's first is Dark, then Earth, and then Light. Earth having more than Light, I found that one to be surprising. I thought that one would be number 3. Then obviously, Water, Fire, and Wind. They got the bottom half of that list. But anyway, Dark Arm at 3. That, granted, it was already at 2, but still, like, seeing it at 3. Well, we all know Dark Arm Duelist is going to be happy about this one. Like, he's definitely happy about this. Like, he loves Dark Arm if he freaking named his channel, if his YouTube name is based on that card. Alright, next is Lady Debug is back at 3. Like, guys, this is surprising. Like, Sailor Man Greats got hit with Marcelio being, what was it, banned? Yeah, Marcelio being banned, but now Debug is back at 3. So, yeah, so Code Talker and, well, pretty much, oh, God, I just remembered the new Cyber Ignister. Oh, my God. I'm going to be honest, Ignister is probably going to abuse Lady Debug to where it's going to go back to 1. I can see it. And maybe even Marincess, due to the fact that I believe Marincess has, like, a Link 4 coming out. Or that was recently announced, I don't remember, in all honesty. Now this next one's definitely surprising. Morphing Jar number 2. If I remember correctly, that was either banned or at 1. I can't remember. Because of the fact that this is the first time we've seen Morphing Jar number 2 move on the ban list at all. So this is definitely going to be interesting to see how this is going to play out. Alright, next is actually a kind of a boost to Pendulums, but Performance Damage Juggler. Like, I think I have a copy or 2 of this one, if I'm remembering correctly. But this is going to be interesting to see how Pendulum players use this. Alright, next is Tribe Infecting Virus. Like, God, like, again, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with this one. I really am. Some people are either not going to play it, and then those that are going to play it, they're probably going to try and find all sorts of shenanigans to do with this one, guys. Next, Kagari. I'm pretty sure that was at 1, so seeing it come back to 3, oh boy. I talked about how Sky Circus got hit big time with Engage being banned. Like, it's banned, right? Yeah, it's banned. Engage is banned. So Kagari being at 3, oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Alright, next. Book of Moon is back at 3. Can we talk about that for a second? Like, Book of Moon is at 3. Like, if you guys are surprised or happy about this at all, like, at least for your side deck, please leave a like on this video and subscribe, please. Like, I normally don't do the old shameless plug thing for likes and subscribes, but guys, please, like, give me some likes and subscribe, please. It would be nice. And then this next card, oh my god. Again, congrats to Konami for realizing this was not the problem card. Phantom Knight Rank Up Magic Launch. This was not the problem card. It was as a thought. So congrats to Konami for realizing, hey, this needs to be back at 3. As a thought is the problem card. Let's ban this. Because now this gives Phantom Knights a bit more power. Also, let's see them, please, guys. Let's see Rusty come back at least to 1 for Phantom Knights, because, like, yeah, sure, they're not really gonna need Rusty Bardiche come April, but still, like, it helps the deck. It does. Like, Konami, please, like, make it so that way Phantom Knights can actually be a deck again and not just be an engine for Dark Warrior decks. Like, seriously, you have shafted this deck so hard, and yet it is a fan favorite. Seriously, when it comes to the decks that you made for the U-Boys in Arc 5 for Yuya, Yuto, Yugioh, and Yuri, Phantom Knights is easily the most popular. Odd Eyes, Odd Eyes and Phantom Knights are the 2 most popular. Speedroids, people are like, okay, yeah, sure, it's not bad. Predator Plants, they use it as an engine. Most people don't really see it as a deck. And then, oh my god, Phantom Knights and Odd Eyes are easily 2 of the most popular. But yet, Phantom Knights has become nothing but an engine for Dark Warriors. Can we all agree that Phantom Knights is no longer its own deck? It's now just an engine for Dark Warrior decks? Let me know in the comments if you agree with that. And then Solemn Warning is at 3. I'm going to be honest. They just made it to where a lot more negates are going to happen now. They did. And finally, Soul Drain is at 3. Like, I'm going to be honest. I'm interested to see what's going to happen. Ooh. Bit gassy. Sorry. But Soul Drain is at 3. Alright, I'm interested to see what's going to happen. But, yeah. The main card that pisses me off. Like, I'm going to be honest. This is probably the biggest ban list change I've seen in a long time. Keep in mind, I did take a 2-year... during the Arc 5 era, that was my hiatus for the most part. Like, for most of Arc 5 and, like, the first year and a half of Reigns. That was when I took my hiatus from the Yu-Gi-Oh scene. But that was due to the fact that I ended up moving, and the closest locals was like an hour away. So, yeah. But then I moved back to the area I was originally living in. So, yeah, I was able to go back to my original locals. All right. But anyway, right. Colossus being banned, that and Large Might, those 2 really pissed me off. Tempest Magician, I understand that one being, that one, again, like, 500 points of damage for each counter on the field that you remove. Like, Endymion is easily able to get 16 counters. Okay, just get as many Endymion monsters that gain a spell counter for each time a spell card is activated. Like, and just activate like a few spells that you guys can. We can all agree. We can all agree that Endymion can easily get 16 counters on board, and then use Tempest Magician's effect to OTK, or potentially even FTK. So, Tempest Magician Burn could have easily been the first FTK deck that we would have seen in a long ass time. It probably would have been even more degenerate than Firewall. Like, Tempest could have potentially been the new Firewall Dragon in terms of how much of an issue it would have been. And Trip, how the hell did you not think of Tempest Magician FTK? Like, you are the pen god. You know how easily Pendulums can gain spell counters because of Endymion cards. You had Tempest Magician sitting right in front of you. You never thought to take advantage of its spell counter burn effect? Wow. Like, dude, like, I've met you in person. You're a great guy, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know how you didn't think of that, man. Like, Endymion, it gains spell counters like it's nothing. Monasterio, that one's a surprise. As a thought, again, congratulations to Konami for realizing what the problem card really was. Because, yeah, by banning the Phantom Knight Train Cup spell, yes, that made it harder to summon As a Thought, but I still saw a lot of people playing As a Thought. Like, no one was playing at my locals, but at the few regionals I went to after it got banned, well, after the rank up spell got banned, I still saw a good number of people playing As a Thought. Okay, Burn Fusion, I'm okay with that. Engage, I am definitely okay with that. Ib, again, like, I never had an issue with it because I never went up against it, so, Nessie on. Well, I haven't seen anyone at locals play Dangers in a while, and at the few regionals I've been to, like Dangers, the amount of people playing has just been dropping. Pinnacle Tops, okay, sorry, Damien. I will admit I am a bit upset about that. I wouldn't say I'm salty about it, but I am a bit upset about it. True King, like, do we really need more True Draco cards that are tournament legal? Really? Card Demise, I'm okay with that. Pot of Avarice, interested to see what will happen. Cycle's Light, okay. Red Reboot, again, I'm okay with that. I only have one copy, period, to begin with, so it doesn't really affect me. Deep Sea Diva, big freaking surprise. They want to be able to sell the new Deep Sea cards when they come out, so yeah. Mind Control, okay, I think that was a pretty decent hit. Dark Arm, interested to see what'll happen. Lady Debug, definitely interested to see what'll happen. Maybe Marines will actually become more played. Same with Code Talkers. Morphing Dart number 2 and Damage Struggler, definitely interested to see what will happen. Tribe Infecting Virus, interested to see what people will do with it. Kagari, I've already expressed how much I hate Sky Striker, so yeah. Book of Moon, definitely interested to see what people will do. The Phantom Rank Magic launch, happy to see that turn legal again, because I'm going to be honest, when that got banned, I had that in my odd eye set, because yes, I was running Dark Requiem and Dark Rebellion. I'll be honest about that. So Warning, okay, they made it to where people have more negates now. Soul Drain, I'm interested to see what will happen. Alright, but yeah, guys, you now have my thoughts on the new Banlist update. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And this is Cypher Soccer 29 saying to have a great day and a great life. See ya.